Hello everybody. We are going to learn how to do some fading today. So go ahead and get in your view controller.h and make sure you do curly bracket, and let's start out with an IB outlet. It's going to be a UIImageView. Make a pointer and call it camera 1. Go ahead and copy this whole thing because we're going to do a lot. It just makes it quicker. I have 5 pictures, so let me change these to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. After your curly bracket, we're going to make an IB action, and let's call it fade 1. Yeah, we don't need that. Go ahead and copy this and go ahead and do it 5 more times, and then make sure and change your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and that's all we have to do in our .h file. So go ahead. I like to use the assistant editor and go into your .m. Right under the implementation, you are going to start making your fade. So it's going to be IB action fade 1, and we don't need any of that. We do need our curly bracket. Okay, give yourself some room, and bracket UIIview. Okay, begin animation, nil, and then tab over and null, all caps. Oopsies. All right, and end your bracket and with a semicolon. All right, new bracket UIIview set animation. Where is it? Set animation duration. All right, there it is. Find it, tab over. It'll write it for you. And let's do 7.0. That's the time it takes to fade in. Close it out as a semicolon and open new bracket. This is going to be your picture, your image view. So camera 1 is my first one, and set alpha to 1. Okay, close bracket, semicolon, new line, open bracket, UIIview commit animations, end bracket, semicolon. And make sure you do your closing curly bracket. Go ahead and copy this and give yourself some room. Okay, so we're going to have 5 different fades. So let's just change that to fade 2 and change that to camera 2. All right, give yourself some room. So you're going to be doing this 5 times. This is fade 3 and camera 3. Give yourself some room. This is going to be fade 4 and camera 4. And last one, fade 5 and camera 5. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay, so in your view did load, give yourself some space, and what we're going to do is we're going to have our fade automatically start. So if you do open bracket self space fade 1 close bracket semicolon, give yourself 5 ones, okay, and change the number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when the view loads, it's going to start. And you can mess around with your duration. Oops, there we go. So they could come in at different times or whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and go into your storyboard file. I need to get some images in here. All right, this is for the Dallas Video Fest, their app. All right, it should be, yeah, layered art. All right, yeah, these are everything that I need for this first screen. Okay, copy it all. I am a big believer in organizing your files. So let's go ahead and make a new group, name it pics. Okay, and then drag everything over into your pics file, and Xcode will ask you about adding the files. Make sure that it says copy right there. It's going to copy it into the right folder, so you won't have a link. It'll just be there. All right, so go ahead over here to your storyboard and go to image, search for it. It makes it easier. Okay, and yeah, drag it onto your view controller. And up here at image on the right hand side, yeah, found my background image. Okay. All right. And we are going to drag another image in there, stretch it all the way out. And this is going to be camera 5. This is the last camera. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down to alpha right here. And it's a 1. And we're going to make it a 0. Okay, so that makes it invisible. So now you can't see it. Okay, and drag a new image on top of that. Stretch it out. Line it up. There we go. And this is going to be camera 4. Okay, go down to alpha and make it a 0. Now it's invisible. Okay, new image. We're going to do this 5 times. Drag it out. Camera 3. Okay, alpha. Oops, I went to tag. Alpha 0, so it is invisible now. Oh, you know something I forgot to do? Hold on, let me move these invisible images over. Okay, we need to hook up our outlets. So I just hooked it up to, yeah, drag it over. Okay, and hook it up and make sure that in the right hand corner you're hooking the right number up to your outlet. Okay, and there's my third one. All right, so this is the right, watch this because this is the right way to do it. Drag your image view in. It's covering up my whole screen now like I want it to. Go into image. This is camera 2. Okay, now hook it up, drag it over there, and alpha is 0, so it's going to be invisible. All right, so I only have one more outlet to hook up. Let's put in our image view. Scoot it up, drag it out so it covers the whole screen. Image should be camera 1. Enter. Okay, hook it up and make your alpha 0 so it's invisible. All right, now it is not there. Okay, now if we go back into our .m file, we're not going to hook any of our actions up to buttons or anything because down here under view did load, when the view loads, it is going to run fade 1, fade 2, fade 3, fade 4, and fade 5. So, okay, this is the new iOS 7. Let's open the fade app up and let's see if it works. There they come in. So they went from alpha 0 to alpha 1. Thank you, and please subscribe, and I will make a video every week. Thank you.